All right, you guys, welcome back to Ragdown Planting. I'm going to repot this plant, and I'm not going to rid my soil. I'm not going to do too much damage, moving around nothing either, though, but we'll see what happens when the plant pops out. She's got a lot of roots in here. These are roots that I'm pulling out. Yep. I have to have something over the hole. I'm only breaking this wall down on this side so I can fit the plant into the pot. I'm pushing soil behind the stick because I want to make it firm so it doesn't move. So it's firm. I wonder, should I clip this up to about right here? I clip this off, but this will come undone, this rope. I guess I'll just leave it, but I just really hate the idea of that moss being in there. It's still moving around in there. I'm thinking once I put that plant on this stick, it's just gonna lean over. I can feel this part moving around at the bottom of the pot. Disliking this stick more and more. But I have no choice but to continue on. So let's... This is the twine that was included with the moss stick. You see this little stem sticking out? It's branching off this main stem. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clip it and propagate it. Not too tight. She's so dry. She needs to be watered so bad. Let's clip that piece now. I just love how all that is entwined. Look at that, how it grew. Look at all that differentness. Look at all that structure. It's a baby shoot. It's just a shoot, a shoot, a shoot, a shoot. It's so pretty. Where should I put? I'm gonna, I guess, put it here. I'm pleased you find me so. Oh, see, look at my stick, it's moving. Come on, you're the life of the party. And the moss is not in the soil. It starts there. Now it's slightly covered. Underfoot. All right. There she is. So at this time, I'm going to water her. Look at all of that. I don't know if I should tie it or not. Over time will tell me if I need to support it with rope or twine. All right. Here's my picture. I'll be including 7 into my water. that much. Because I like to repellent my soil. I'm also going to include into my soil, into my water, just 1 squirt. This is lukewarm water because we are in the winter time, and I do not want to put cold water upon my roots. My moss stick is a little firmer as the soil settles. Run over. Much better. And of course, I got a piece to propagate. Now this plant, I'm most definitely super scared to mess with. That plant, the Philodendron, she'll go back in place very easy, no time. This plant, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that! Girl, slow down. I wonder if I should just clip them and propagate them. I think I'm going to do that because that's just how nervous I am to take this plant out of this soil. And make another pot. I think I'll just do that. I've punked out. No, I don't want to cut her. I want her long. So let's go for it. I hope this is a smooth transition. I'm not gonna pull this plant out the pot. I think I'm just gonna pull this stick out and take the other one and got a bunch of babies in here, honey. I can propagate this piece. She's pretty. Here's another piece, but she's too young. I'm not gonna get crazy, because this plant will bitch slap me. Now the fun stuff. We get to put 2 sticks on this one, honey. Get into it. Ooh, look at that. I want you to see the top of that plant, honey. Now when she grows above this point, I will be propagating, clipping, making another pot for sure. First is done. Time for her sister. Woo, look at that. What should I do with this piece? Just let it hang on the side? Eventually eventually she's gonna have to come on up here too now. I can propagate this because she's got 2 babies hanging off of her. It'll give her more energy for the babies. And I can propagate it for my new plant. There's 2 little babies there. So I'll do that. Now I have 3 stems for my new pot. Yes. But there she is. We won't move the stick. I mean, it's not ready to tip over or anything, but I guess over time it'll settle into the soil, right? And again, the moss is not in the soil. And she has leaves all the way around. Let's water her. Now this pot, I'm not going to drain her with a lot of water like I did the other one because I repotted that pot. The soil needed to get settled a smudge. This soil is already settled. So that once over will do her good. Wash your tray out. All right, there she is. All right. Woo. Any plants. I'm not going to water the plants that read any of the numbers on the moisture meter. I want all the plants to dry out completely before I water them again. But if it's a plant that likes their water moistured, I guess I'll go to about the second line in the red. This is so much better. Any plants with the slightest water? Absolutely not. Ooh. That plant is super wet. She will not be getting any water. Time to rotate this plant. That's why she have all these leaves. She didn't need any water the last time I watered her. For her to be this wet, and I haven't watered them in over a week, yeah, I overwatered her. And that's where all these leaves are coming from. Overwatering. This plant is over watered. I probably need to pour water out of this pot. She's a self-watering pot. Guys, this here is my lemon lime philodendron. She looks more like a light green than lime at this time. That's a 6-inch pot. This is the left side by the window. Now, this is the right side of it that face the plant lamp. Look how fuller and bushy and more colorful she is. You can actually see the lime and the darker green lime. You can also see the little orange leaves. Look at that. Do you see the comparison of how the window versus the light is? So it's time to rotate this plant. When the water first went into the pot, it was on the number 10. Now, it's come all the way down to the first number on moist, which is number 8. But I'm not going to water her anymore. Since she did that, I'm going to allow her water to stay in her tray. And she can gradually take that as she wants. Look at this baby. My lemon lime philodendron. No, patos. Yes. Ooh, she's dry. Completely dry. And And not too much water came out, so she's good. She just needed that little quick drink, and she's ready to go back. Dry. She needed to dry out. Let her intake all that water. Over watering. I made this plant from clippings from the plant you see there. I know she's dry. One more. This is my mixed pothos plant, and she's not completely dry, so I'm not giving her any water. Well, besides that. Overwatering. So not all plants got water today. The ones, like I stated, if they read any numbers, I just did not water them unless they were close to 1 or 2, but mostly just 1, just 1. And the ones that were dry got watered. So I'm so excited about this stick. It's just going to help me eliminate so many overwaterings in my plants and the leaves. Well, thank you so much for watching Ragdoll Planting. Please subscribe, please share, please comment. I always forget to say that. I appreciate everyone that watched my videos. Thank you so much. Over and out.